Hey Virgo, how are you guys? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the Moonshine. Y'all here tapping into the full moon energy to see what's going on for you guys and to see how you can work with the moon energy to move through it powerfully, okay? You guys are coming up with Saturn energy. And so firstly, the Virgo sign itself is very soft and feminine in general. This is not your whole natal chart I'm describing, just describing Virgos. And so we see in this picture here the feminine sensuality and groundedness connection to the earth. We also see with Virgo a lot of emotionality, right? Because the Virgo is a young, youthful energy. There's a lot of innocence there. It's a lot of purity within the Virgo vibration. And right now, not only is the moon showing up to support you with further grounding your energy and elevating your consciousness with this moon, but how to use your fire, your passion in a disciplined way for you to gain some pearls of wisdom. Maybe you recently have gained some pearls of wisdom and you're seeing the wheel turn, so you're wanting to channel that energy, right? You want to create something with your hands here. So part of what you are balancing and kind of working through is your forward-facing self, is how I would say it. It's not necessarily egoic, but it's you tapping into transforming your forward-facing self from any lower, inexperienced, undeveloped emotional space into a more powerful expression of who you are now. That's what I'm feeling. So let's tap into the full moon deck and see what we have here for Virgo. Alright. So yes, passion is here with transformation, like I was just saying. And okay, so Saturn is here teaching you lessons on how to transform all of this feminine, watery, grounded energy into a more elevated, illuminated, and like dedicated. That's what I'm getting from this Saturn energy. Like being their masculine energies surrounding you that may be closing the walls in on you and kind of forcing you to transform. This also could be like a work situation, it could be a love situation, but wherever there are masculine energies around, they are presenting some level of intrigue in how you want to creatively express yourself moving forward. But you're a little uncertain about this. You're feeling insecure about maybe how to do this, to turn that feminine energy into like a paternal type of authority, one that still maintains his innocence but in a mature way. And so this seems like some inner work that's happening for your masculine and feminine energies. Let's see. Saturn came through earlier with some Big Daddy energy. So when I saw that, I recognized the ways that your inner masculine may be impacted by Saturn in this full moon to activate. So yeah, this is like a slight ego death for you, Virgo, because you're reintroducing yourself to the world, right? 2022 is going to force you to reintroduce yourself to the world in a new way, and you're feeling a little uncertain about that. So tell us about what the moon wants us to know regarding passion. What does the moon want Virgo to know regarding their passion, this transformation? One card, please. Two came out. Thank you. All right, so there's chaos here at the bottom. It's like a tornado in your world. That's what it feels like. It feels like a tornado is passing through your world, creating chaos and upheaval. And maybe that's this Saturn energy here. All right, you see the spiral, which if we were looking at it from an aerial view, it would look like this. Okay. So one thing I always say is that from chaos, we can create. And this energy, excuse me, that looks very dangerous and not fun from this perspective, looks quite beautiful from a higher perspective. It looks like the eraser of the divine, just wiping out things ever so gently from that aerial view. Take a look at it. It just looks like the clouds are sweeping and swabbing away things from your life, and it just feels a little tumultuous down here. But once those clouds break, we have beauty behind it. So it's important for you to stay focused on the beauty of it. Stay focused on the beauty of this whirlwind, and really aim towards experiencing more beauty once that chaos is complete. Okay. We have movement and oath. All right, so there's a lot of momentum gaining around this passionate transformation in your life. You are riding this horse, this white horse, and it's bringing in a princess, okay, Virgo, a prince or princess, right? And not only does this horse guide and carry the Virgo, but it also brings in a message, right? It brings in a certain notice that something is here, something has arrived. And so this call that you're feeling from within to shift your persona is what's driving this movement, right? You can't really help it. You feel a little shaky about it because you don't know how others are going to receive it or perceive it, but you know that you have to do this. You know that this horse is coming to get you, and that there's no way around this trick. Like, you have to get on and you have to ride into the sunset, right? Into your beautiful new beginning. So let's clarify with the tarot here. Movement within this transformation and this oath that we're a little uncertain about. Feel like you're going to slip off the horse and fall back into your ever innocent Virgo ways? Well, Saturn is here to say that you have already gained so much wisdom, which is what is driving you towards this passionate transformation, and you'll just gain more pearls of wisdom along the way. It's not a race. It's not a racehorse, okay? But you do want to ride the wave, ride the momentum, okay? You don't want to get stuck in uncertainty, because that's not going to get you anywhere. The walls are already closing in around you as it pertains to your masculine energy within and around you, forcing you to get information, okay? All right, what's going on with this movement for the Virgos? this transformation. Full moon, tell us. Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. Yes. The Empress. Come on through. Judgment in reverse, which is funny because I don't usually have reversals in my deck. And we have Strength at the bottom. So, yep, the wheel is turning. I just said that. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Alright, Spirit is telling me to take these here. Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot. So we have this movement here at the bottom. Yeah, you're moving away from the devil. And it may have shown up in some romantic partnership. This low vibrational energy may be feeling like you're on their puppet strings and they play a tune and you just move according to how they want you to move. When I move, you move. Yep. This was impacting your money. They had your money all tied up and they had you not in your Queen of Wands energy, not in your fierce feminine vibration. I think that Queen of Wands is really where you're trying to get to, right? The holding that fire, holding the fire like the Queen of Wands and still being feminine because she's the Queen aspect. So, clarifying the underlying energy that showed up for us, we have the Devil, the Chariot, and the Knight of Pentacles. So you're moving on. You're no longer on these puppet strings. You're not going to allow this person to usurp your energy anymore. You're really getting clear. We have these candles here. The divine is illuminating things for you even within that darkness so that you can see clearly that you do not need to be strung along. Okay? Because at this point, you're just getting dragged. So let it go. Sometimes that's the best thing to do. Just let it go. Because you're only hurting yourself by holding on. So, with the Chariot here, we have this movement. And it's a celebration, all right? Look. To create movement where there was once stagnancy is a celebration, because if you never create that movement, then you stay stuck. Okay? Stuck like Chuck. And Chuck don't give a so you have to. You gotta get your shit and get to moving. Get packing and keep moving. Your horse is here. See? Knight of Pentacles energy right here. Your horse is here for you. Don't wait till it's too late. Alright? Till you old and gray, can't even get up on the horse no more. Don't wait till then. Make the change now. Okay? That's the underlying energy. So clarifying this passionate transformation and the uncertainty that you might be feeling with this gaining momentum, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. Feminine as fuck, firstly, right? The Empress is the divine feminine, right? If this were the Virgo in spiritual form, this is you in the physical form, okay? So you're sitting on your throne, reassessing the situation, gaining some level of understanding about what's going to light you up moving forward and what can help you simultaneously to stay practical and grounded and fertile. And that's what it's asking you to do, is to go solo dolo for a little bit with the Nine of Pentacles. This is you putting yourself first. In order for you to maintain your throne, you have to put yourself first. You can't allow other people to tug on your energy and disrupt your creative power, because you're abundant with the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. I mean, you're the planet herself, giving birth to new creations by the second. And so, with Judgment coming out in reverse, this is you not wanting to make the judgment about the situation. You don't want to sever ties. You don't want to leave them behind, because you see she's sitting here by herself. And the Nine of Pentacles is also, sorry about this lighting. The Nine of Pentacles is also about being single and loving it. All right? So you don't want to put this relationship to rest. You don't want to separate the family. You don't want to have to read the will afterwards, or you don't want to have to go through the divorce papers. You don't want to have to tuck your kids in at night and tell them that you had to go in a different direction. You don't want to have to say things that might create judgment around your situation. You really just wish it could be judged by someone or something else. Let someone else handle it. You know, you staying stuck is a decision. You not making a decision is a decision. And so when you are waiting for Jesus to take the wheel and the fucking car is driving off of the road, you're going to have to make a judgment call. You're going to have to make a judgment call about how to save yourself and your family. And it's a hard judgment call to make. But we have strength here. You can wrangle this beast. You was in bed with it, so you can definitely wrangle it. You know how to maneuver the situation. You know how to create movement. And even if that's you just doing it for yourself, like, do it by yourself, for yourself. Oh, the light just went out. Yep, turn the goddamn lights off and leave. You know, you'll get them back on. You'll have everything that you need. You have the strength to overcome this challenge. I am going to try to get the light back on. 1 second. Success. And so with this 8 here, you are abundant and you are successful. You are abundant in strength. You are abundant in courage. You are abundant in support from the divine. You have everything that you need. Okay? And because this uncertainty was an 8 here, I definitely see that as a strengthening of that vibration and fortitude that you have. You took this oath for a reason. And let's just say you took this vow to be with someone and you endured so much. You wrangled the beast. That in itself shows you how strong you are. And for you to find another level of inner strength to ride your horse, get onto this horse here and create some movement, you got to make a judgment call in order to do that. Otherwise, the horse will be there waiting for you and you won't show up. And then you would be dishonoring yourself. Because you also have an oath to yourself. You have an oath to your ascension. And you owe it to your kids because the wheel is going to turn. Okay? Generation after generation after generation, we've been going round and round with the same old stuff. A piece of man is better than no man at all. Well, I say, hell no. I mean, we all supposed to be whole, ain't we? So why would I want to take breadcrumbs from anybody when I have the 9 of Pentacles in the wheel? I'm not going to give anybody else the wheel. This is you taking the wheel. 9 of Pentacles with the wheel energy. Okay, see that circle? That's you. Jesus can't take the wheel for you. Jesus can guide you on when's the best instinctual moment to take the wheel. But if you don't take the wheel, that motherfucker's gonna crash. And then all Jesus can say is, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Okay? You're the Empress. So you know what to do. We got the 8 of Pentacles here. Keep working towards that 9 of Pentacles, and then more will come. Just take one step at a time towards your throne. In any way that a woman in this world gets to a goddamn throne, she had to put on some big boy pants and roll her goddamn sleeves up. Alright? And she had to protect her coin purse, because being a feminine energy makes you a target in this world. So you already know what to do. You have the strength within you. We have the Tower, clarifying judgment in reverse. Okay? This is saying it for you. The Tower are things, Tower moments are things that come into our life, chaos, right? That comes into our life and creates a whirlwind and knocks our house upside down, literally and figuratively, okay? But when it's all said and done, you have to decide whether you're going to stay in that falling building or if you're going to save yourself and your children. All of these material things within this tower can be swept away in that tornado at any time. But what would you save? Self-preservation is the first rule of nature. It's universal law. So this judgment call is on you. You can choose to make this judgment call for yourself, put it in the upright, and pack your stuff up with this Knight of Pentacles and move. You could choose to do it for yourself. Put it to rest. Let the whole situation rest in peace, and you just keep moving in another direction, okay? And so what we have here is because the judgment in reverse is letting us know that if we don't do it, it's coming anyway. The tower is going to fall. It's already burning. And so, clarifying the strength, we have 7 of Cups. You have choices. It's all about you choosing the cup of strength that you need to sip from in order to fulfill this mission that you have for yourself, for your life. This example that you want to set, being the Empress energy here. It is hard, but it's okay. You're okay now, and you're going to be okay. Even in situations where you thought you weren't okay, you're here now, and I'm grateful for that. You turned out to be okay. So how can the Virgo believe in their own magic? Because it's their judgment call. Choice point, how can we do that? Take control of your own narrative. Look at who's got the puppet strings, and we have Throne. Your potential is endless. You're going to have to get fired up. Look, oh my gosh, the synchronicity is beautiful. So let me slow down, because it's okay. You can take a second and think about this, because I know it's a tough decision. But here we had the Devil holding the puppet strings. Okay? Whoever this devil energy is for you, they were controlling you, manipulating you, setting things on fire and leaving you there. Okay? Just to see what would happen. It's like the Joker in Harley Quinn. She's so innocent. She really just wanted to love him. And he broke her. And so, recognizing this, and knowing that you're better off single and on your own, using the scythe to cut things away, cut these strings away. How you can tap into your own magic is to take control of your own narrative. Allow the divine to guide you. If anyone is going to hold the puppet strings, let it be you in collaboration with spirit. Write a new story. Start a new book. That chapter and book is over. See, we have the number 22 here. So this is a part of your ascension. I said that. And we have throne. Your potential is endless. Not only do we have this feminine energy here, looking like the mermaid Virgo. Can you see this? That's the feminine. But then right here in the middle is you also, after the wheel has turned, holding those flames. Right? And these are like the three aspects of your being that you're balancing, right? Your pure, innocent nature. Right? Pure, innocent nature. Your balanced, fiery, fierce, wild aspect. And your sensual, sexy, intimate aspect, right? This is you building a trinity within yourself. And this 45 equals a 9. So this is you coming to a place of, again, reintroducing yourself to the world. I hope that was helpful for you, Virgos. I love you so much. You got this, girl. Peace.